See, because that goes back. Right? Am I just supposed to go back? I don't know. Yeah, because there's that. What the hell? Okay, what did I? Is there like what the? Okay, I'm not crazy, am I? Right? Like it's not. I'm not crazy, right? You're right. My flashlight did stop flickering. Hmm. See, is that's well, look at that. Now it's dark and flickering again. I don't want to look up what to do. What if there actually is a monster and I've just been avoiding it by accident this whole time? And the flickering means it's close. What if that's what's been happening? And I've just gotten incredibly lucky. I'm gonna take this off just so I don't hear no growls. I can be a little scared. Oh, that's what that does. That charges my flashlight. That's what those do. Oh, that makes so much sense now. I was wondering what the point of that was, but now I get it. Now I get it. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Do I just leave? I don't know. See, I don't want to... I mean, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I do just leave. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's like those houses. Maybe I've explored enough and therefore I can just leave. I don't know. I'm tempted to look up a walkthrough and see. But I think I just need to leave. Because, I mean, I don't see a door. Right? Hate everything. Hate everything. Hate everything, but love it at the same time. But I don't want to leave if I'm not supposed to. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look it up just to, like, make sure that I need to leave or not. I'm gonna look for a spoiler-free one, just so I don't also spoil any spooks. You can turn that off as well so I don't lose power. No, not Moon Silver, Moon Sliver. Okay, here's a spoiler-free one. Stick to the left or right wall. If you get lost, you will eventually find your way out. But it doesn't really help too much because I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I'm just... Fuck. I'm gonna look around. I don't know which way this is. I don't know if this is leading out or going back in. Okay. Okay, so I think we are supposed to be down here. Maybe? I don't know. It's actually pretty hard to tell. I'm just gonna stick to the left. I'm gonna stick to the left wall and see where that gets me. I'm still pretty scared, but like I'm feeling a little bit better. Just because I guess maybe there is a way out. Okay, so now we're back in the scary Terry door where I heard the growling behind me. So I'm just not seeing anything here. Like, there's nothing there. That is true. That's a good point. If you keep hugging one of the walls, you will walk through the entire maze because you're also turning around in dead ends. That's a very fair point. Eventually you'll find something. So I'm just gonna stick to the left wall. And we'll find more scary things, and we'll find... I don't know. And yeah, just so you know, that's literally all the walkthrough does say. There is no spoiler. So if there is a monster... I'm just gonna move that. So if there is a monster, I will find out eventually, but I won't know if it's coming for me or not, right? Which it might be. It very well might be. See, so now we're back in here. I don't see anything different. I'm trying to keep an eye out for stuff as well, but I'm not seeing anything. I can't pick up the flashlight. All I know is that whoever saw the thing is now probably dead. Whoever had that flashlight. I think it was Daniel, maybe. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, now we're back in here. All right, we're back in here. So now we're gonna go down this tunnel, and that's the way out. So we're gonna stick in this tunnel. So that's a dead end, we're pretty sure. So we're just gonna keep going this way. Maybe there is just a path that I literally never went down. Oh boy, it's a dead end. My favorite kind of end. All right. Oh, now we're flickering. Now my light's out of juice, and I'm entering scary boy hours again. But it's okay, because we know this is fine. We know this room has nothing, supposedly. Unless I just didn't interact with something enough. And now, we're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. It would be nice to find a power source of some kind. Some sort of light. Wait. Yeah. Maybe I am just supposed to leave. There wasn't anything like in here, right? Do a double check. Yeah, you're just supposed to come down here and then leave. Then again, did I ever go down this way? Well, whatever. I did. Did I ever go down this way? I must have. Did I? Yeah, because, yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to leave then. I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, I don't like that thought either. I don't like the idea of me leaving, because if I'm supposed to leave, then what if it's at the entrance? Or what if it gets me when I go to leave? That's also possible. Because see, now you're gonna be in the comfort of, oh, well, maybe I'm just supposed to leave. Okay, well, that's fine. And that's when they hit you with something, right? That's when they go boom. Then you die. It's always how it goes. It's always how it goes in these kind of games. You see what I mean, though? A game that's supposed to take about 40 minutes, I've managed to go into like 100. Oh, that's true. I never went down this way. That's a good point. You know what? That's a good point. I never did go down this way. I forgot there was more area, like up here. That's probably where you're supposed to leave. The code was long forgotten. Nobody had been below in many years. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm curious. So I'm guessing this is the way out. That's the way we were. This must be the way I came in, right? So I'm an idiot though. I completely forgot there was more tunnel here. Oh, that's not the way out. No, that door was the way out. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to leave. Monster. Monster. Where are you, monster? A family of rats lived amid the crates of dried food. They were perhaps the last animals left alive. Another hatch, yeah, but I don't know the code. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate every last thing. I'm glad I know I can recharge my flashlight. I'm sure the game did say that. So that's probably the way out. So code has been long since forgotten. No. Okay, tell you what, this isn't good. I'll try this a couple times, and if I don't get it, I'll probably look around a little bit more. Cause like, as I was looking through this thing, it does say that this hatch, well, that A hatch, I don't know if this is the hatch it's talking about, is entirely optional. So if I don't figure this out, then I'll probably just... I don't know. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I'll probably just like, I might look that up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave one. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Oh shit. Wait, shit, that actually worked? Wait, no, really? Wait, did I really guess that shit? Well, guess. It was me trying a thing, but all right, sure, why not? I'll take it. I'll accept this W. Oh, is that the way out? Oh wait, no, that's where I came in. So in a way, yes. I'm really surprised. I shouldn't be, because like I said, I was just, you know, going through a bit of a trial and error thing. You know, where you hit button 1 and then you just do every one in sequence. But that was very... Maybe it's meant to be like that, because maybe he knows people will try that. Okay. They had to know the truth, and Hector would not tell it. So down here, where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Maybe someday, someone would discover them. Where? Routine posture check, thank you. I will... Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. There you go. Thank you very much for that, my friendo. Always got to have a posture check with your hydrate. That is true. Oh, what the... Hector would not tell it, so down here where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Maybe someday someone... Oh, he's the one writing the paper. He must be the one writing the papers that we've been finding. Okay, that makes some sense. I was gonna say, well, what's the point? I'm not really learning anything. But now, no, because we've been finding scraps of paper that's been telling us a character's thoughts, but they've never explicitly said, like, which character is writing it. Okay, well, that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, cool. Dum de dum de dum dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. Okay, now what's probably gonna do? I'm gonna go down that way, and it's gonna be like, "Rawr, gah, gah." It's gonna pull an amnesia on me. So I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna take this off my ear. I'm just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna close my eyes. We're gonna go for it. Go, 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 go. Okay. I'm pretty. If it advanced nighttime out here, then we know. Yes, yes, because this is different. So all we had to. So that's clever. So all it wants us to do is explore and find stuff. It doesn't really want us to do much of anything. That's smart. It's smart how they did it. Well, how he did it. So now the store should open, correct? Come back when night falls. Has night not fallen yet? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I did everything I needed to, so maybe something's different in one of the houses. Maybe something's changed. Like this box. Oh, wait, no, I opened that box already. Never mind. So these must be written by Hector. So that's cool. What about this box? No, that's the box with the seeds. Is there... Maybe there are more boxes around that I just haven't... Did I read this? Yes. Maybe in like one of these other houses. Is there a box somewhere? Or like something else that I can interact with that might be different? The rain is like really unsettling me every time we leave, by the way. Just having a look at the guide again really quick. Okay, this is actually really funny. So the guide literally just ends there. I'll be honest. The guide ends there. So I don't know what else to. Well, I know we have to do something else, but I don't know what else to do. But I was just having a bit of a scroll through, and because I wanted to see like what else it says here, right? And it's like it does it in this really kind of interesting order, right? Where it has like a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, and it's blacked out, so you can't read it accidentally. But when you tap it, it'll say something like, when it comes to unlocking Abel's box, which is the one with the seeds in it, I believe, it says, this is entirely optional and merely serves to shed light on certain parts of the story. And then it's like part 2, the box requires a key to unlock. Then part 3, the key is probably somewhere in his house. And then if you can't figure it out after that, it says on number 4, the key is next to the box. It's like, yeah, okay, if you can't figure it out, it's just next to the box. But yeah, basically, I don't know. I assume I need to probably open up the door. Like, I need to open up this door, I'm pretty sure. Because it's nighttime, and it says, come back when night falls. So maybe there's something else in one of these houses. Maybe that now that night has fallen, maybe something's happened. I don't know whose house. Like, I don't know who. whose house would change. Maybe this one? Wait a minute. Yeah, because this... Wait a second. Wait a second. There is something about a key that's mentioned here, right? In, like, this house. I think. Maybe it's in one of the other houses. Wood was older than anyone could remember, and it had rotted and fused with the floor. Yeah, no, there was something about a key. I remember that now. Does that have to do with these? She's a liar, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around. You're an impartial judge. She keeps the chapel locked and she's the one with the key. So you're saying she took it. Okay, so yeah, it has to have something to do with that. That's like the only thing I can think of. Come back when it's night. So did Isa have the key? Well, where's her house? Oh, this must be Isa's house. Didn't take it because I trust him. It's how we live. Okay. You're the one who last gave the key to... Okay, so Isa had the key. Daniel mentions that the key was missing. What was it? Fresh air from an unseen crack in the corner cut through the room's stuffy musk. Okay, so we need to figure out who has the key. So Isa had the key. Isa had the key. Daniel says the key was missing. Isa gave Daniel the key. Well, see, now we have a very interesting mystery. So Isa had the key. She gave Daniel the key. The key went missing. They have Ellie in here. Probably wanting the key. So is the key wherever Ellie lived? But where did Ellie live? Ran from the tank long ago. See, I like this. It's actually forcing you to think a little bit. Because I need to get in there, presumably. And because that's the only other place I can think of that might be considered a chapel. And this is also really interesting because they talk about, like, wood. And there's a decent amount of wood down in the tunnel. But I guess maybe there's, like, a monster down there. Get into storage. So there's a lot to unpack here with this. The word of Hector. So Hector was the one reading the paper. The word of Hector. So maybe this is also Hector? Or this is whoever lived here. Talking about... Huh. So this is Isa's home. Took the knife from the shelf. Believes in the word of Hector. Is the key, like, in the tunnel and I just missed it? Am I just dumb? And did I just not notice the key like in the tunnel? Because maybe it was by one of the flashlights. I might just be dumb. Hold on. Okay, no. It does mention a key, but it also mentions being in a house. So I assume the tunnels are probably just there to shed more light on the story. So I just need to find it in someone's house. So it's either Isa who has it. So this is Daniel's house. Abel was maybe doing stuff with Isa. So they go and they talk about Isa with everybody. And then I guess Isa decides to kill herself. Man, this is... See, this is what I like about this too. It makes you think. Yeah, so... This is after when Abel and Daniel were talking. So this is... maybe Ellie? I'm going to get wood. So this is Ellie went to go get wood. And then we can assume Ellie died in the tunnel. Man, there is a lot to unpack here. Okay, well, I know there's a charging thing on top of the mountain here, so I'm just gonna charge my flashlight. I feel like I kind of need to. Evil man. Oh, wait. Is the monster that lived down there Hector? Because Hector wouldn't live in one of these houses. His box. This is Abel's house. See, I don't even mind that this is taking a bit longer, and I also don't really mind that I'm kind of going between house to house. Because, like, it's making me realize quite a bit, I think. Did I get the key that was in here? Yeah, I got a key that was here. So wait, don't I have the key to the church then? Or is this supposed to be the church? No, this isn't. This is supposed to be Daniel's house. I did get a key from the house, though. Because if I'm supposed to get it... Man. Okay, hold up. Let me see here. Let me do a bit of a backtrack. Maybe that isn't the chapel. Because I do very clearly remember getting a key from here. But I thought maybe that was to unlock what I now think is Daniel's house. But maybe whatever the chapel is, maybe that's actually somewhere else. But I don't know where that would be. I guess I don't need to have my light on outside. Let's do this. Okay, this one I can't even try to open. But see, what's weird about this though. Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm just wrong, because it is nighttime. To enter the door leading to the mountain, complete the game, you must wait for night to fall. But night has fallen. This I'm pretty sure night has fallen, unless there's someplace else for me to go. I did everything in the tunnel, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I visited every location. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually watch this one video right quick. And just see if somewhere along the way I made a bit of a mistake. Gonna mute it as well. Okay, he actually did go into a place that I haven't been yet. So, by the looks of this, at the very least, there's some building on this island that I haven't been to. So, in a weird way, maybe I did this somewhat backwards. Because maybe I'm supposed to go to the chapel first? Is this it? Have I not been over here? Because this is where he went in the video. I hate looking at videos because maybe I guess I didn't explore this way. Yeah, because this place actually looks different. Man, how did I not explore over in this direction? Did I just get like really... Man, what happened to me? So this must be the chapel then. And I was probably supposed to go in here earlier. That's okay, we're going in here now. Well, because they mentioned a chapel in various parts of... Oh, Linkman with the raid. Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. I'm just gonna finish my thought real quick, and then I will welcome all the raiders. Yeah, because I mentioned like a chapel a couple times throughout the story, and I know in this thing I was looking at also mentions going to a chapel. So I'm just kind of taking a bit of a guess that this is probably the chapel, right? So hey there, Linkman, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. What is it you were playing? And also, hey there, Sausage. Welcome back to the stream. I do remember you from quite a while ago, actually. I remember I used to call you Saucy JJ, and then I was then told, oh no, it's Sausage. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. But yeah, what were you playing, my friendo? Hold on. Well, we get a Coolio shout out going on here. Boom. V Rising, very fun. That game seems really cool. Hey, buddy, no problem. Anytime. I was playing V Rising. Dude, that's awesome. You've been having fun with that game, eh? I know you streamed it like a good few times. I was there for the first one, and it seemed really good, but I haven't been able to catch the others. Unfortunately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did my game crash? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not too great. I mean, that doesn't really matter too much, but... Okay, well that's a big shame. That's a bit of a shame here. Hold on. Let me just try. Let me just try a few things here with the hope that if it crashed, that's fine. That's not like too big of a deal. It'll just be a little bit more time consuming. Okay, well, whoops. Unless I can do it through here. No, it is not. I'm hearing sounds, but I'm not actually seeing anything. Damn. Oh well. Okay, well we'll go ahead and we'll just restart the game back up. So it's not a big deal. Now that we know where to go and what to do, it'll be super quick. Damn. Damn. Oh well. Right when we get to the chapel as well. Let's see. Linkman says, yeah, it has been a lot of fun. It's great for an early access game. It's kind of like a hybrid between Diablo and Rust. Okay. Survival vampire games. It's been fun. I do appreciate my like survival vampire games. Well, I appreciate survival games and vampire games. So I imagine a survival vampire game would probably be pretty cool, right? Okay, let me just make sure it didn't mess with the audio. I'm getting a phone call. From who? Don't recognize that number, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's no one important. Fraggin says that's a shame. That is a shame, but it's whatever. It's not a big deal. Like, yeah, that means we gotta start the game over again, technically, but we know where to go. We know what to do. We'll just like do a bit of a rush right through. All right, speedrun time. Speedrun time. So we'll just go to each location because I know that's what the game wants. I could also just probably go in there and get that taken care of, but we'll just go through each location. It's a rather unique cross. I don't think I've ever heard of before, but totally liking the direction they've taken with it. Love being able to play with viewers and all traveling around in a pack of wolves because the vampires can transfigure into other animals. That does sound pretty cool and also very vampirish. It does sound really cool. I'm gonna need to give it a try. You got me really curious about it. So, you know, just for anyone coming in and wondering what this game is about, so I'm gonna be like going through it really quickly because I've had to restart since the game crashed when I went to Alt Tab. But this game is really weird. So like you're on an island of some description, and there's like 4 other people that are also here. You don't see them, mind you, but they're supposedly here. And I guess like 2, maybe like 2 groups of so you have like 2 men and 2 women. I think they're paired up. I'm not really too sure. I feel like 2 of them are. The 2 of them being Daniel and Isa, I think. You get a lot of the story through these, right? Like through these text boxes, which take up most of the screen, yes, but it is also still very cool. And it's kind of implied, I guess, that there's a guy living underground that's writing these religious texts named Hector. It's all very strange, but it's very intriguing. It's a very short game, and I think it's pretty cheap on Steam if you did want to check it out and play through it yourself. The game itself supposedly takes like 40 minutes. It's taken me a little bit longer than that, but that's because I've been exploring, being really slow, and just kind of taking everything all in, right? But if you blast through the game, it'll probably take no more than like 40 minutes probably at most, yeah. Just take all of these because I need this. And yeah, our goal is to wait until nightfall so we can enter a door in the mountain. And presumably that's where the game's ending is. And like I think 2 of them go inside this cave system and they get killed by something. It's kind of ambiguous as to what that something is. It might even be Hector himself, for all I know, that killed them. But it's very ambiguous and very like creepy. It's a really creepy kind of game. Let's see. Lingman says, yeah, been totally fun. If you do try, you're also welcome to join us. I would love to. We're new, haven't gotten really far, and love playing in a little group. And it's kind of helpful when it comes to some of the more difficult bosses. Very cool. Anyway, buddy, I gotta head off for the night. Have a great stream. Much love to you. Well, you say much love, buddy. I say much love to you too as well, my friendo. Hopefully you have a great rest of your night. And yeah, I'll have to catch your stream next time you stream it and see what the game's all about, like, even more. Because yeah, I didn't really get to see that much when I saw you play it the first time. But of course, it's also kind of like tutorial-ish, I assume. But yeah, I'm gonna need to check it out, and maybe I will play. I think it would be kind of fun. But yeah, you have yourself a great night, my dude. Now, here, I haven't been to. This is where it crashed. So I haven't been in here yet. So let's see. Daniel was still thinking about his talk with Abel and the day before as he absentmindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather the lack of something. The moon sliver was gone. He stared at the empty dice for some time, struggling to comprehend the simple, shocking fact. Had someone moved it? Isa, perhaps. She was the only one with a key to the Chapel of Infinite Light, but Ellie or Abel could have borrowed it from her as he had done, or taken it. Regardless, he had to tell others. What the hell? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that sound too much. The Word of Hector 1. The moon sliver was written by the pure spring rain, upon pages of dried leaves and found by noble Hector. The moon spoke to Hector, saying, take this, the moon sliver, and make for it a place in the Chapel of Infinite Light, for it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night, and greatly feared. Know that it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the light in holy silver. Okay. Give it a place of honor and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against evil. And so Hector took the moon sliver and placed it in the Chapel of Infinite Light, upon a silver pedestal. And the night was warm with light, and the day was bright with warmth. Oh, Lord of Hector number 4. Again, the moon came to Hector in a dream. The woodland teeth is vanquished, it said. Your people are safe for now. But it still waits, lurking in the depths. It fears the moon sliver, and it will not dare appear again while the holy document remains in your possession. But know this. Should the moon sliver ever be destroyed, even by divine light, or even my divine light, will not be able to save you from the warmth of the woodland teeth and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready, and may you live in prosperity on this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be a sign that the words I speak are true. The Word of Hector number 2. The woodland teeth, the monster of the forests, was more tenacious than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector, and desired to take the island away from them. And it lurked in dark corners and unseen passageways. So, this is the creature that's lurking underground then. Scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass that Ursula was taken, stalked by the woodland teeth in the dark underground, attacked and dragged down to hell. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream, and said, Hector, the time has come. Your great enemy has arrived. You would all do well to tremble, for his power is great, and his depravity is unspeakable. Go take the moon sliver from its pedestal, and do battle. And so Hector went to the Chapel of Infinite Light, and retrieved the moon sliver, and went into the tunnels. Okay, so see, we're getting this now. Now, this is making a fair bit more sense. Hector number 3, though. So we found Hector 2, Hector 4, Hector 1. Where is Hector 3? Is Hector 3... Out here somewhere? Where is Hector 3? Oh, here it is. Most of the text is illegible, excuse me. Hector descended. Darkness. Terrible whispering. Infinite and deep. Did not know how long he wandered. Promises of brutal torture and mutilation waiting. Begone, teeth of the forest. Spoke the holy incantations written upon. Return to the surface. Let's see, Fraggin says I gotta head off now because I have time zones, but you have yourself a fun rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Fraggin. I hope you have yourself an excellent rest of your night too, and we shall catch you later, my friendo. Thank you very much for coming by. Hope you have a great night. Okay, so what we're seeing here, right, is a relatively interesting story. So we can assume that someone, probably Ellie, just based on what we know about the underground, snuck in here, stole the key, snuck in here and took the moon sliver. And probably took it down into the tunnel. So hard to see at night. And probably took it down into the tunnel. So she could try to defeat the... Alright. So she could try to defeat the woodland teeth. See, I feel kind of bad that I never went to the chapel before, because that does kind of shine a lot of light on, yeah, no pun intended with this, with the tunnels and why there's a creature down there. Monsters tracks leading from the hatch are brand new. So whatever it is also might have come out. Okay, so now we gotta brave this area again. But I don't think there's anything like physically down here, so. We'll only hear scary sounds, right? Hopefully. Unless something actually happens. I'm gonna... I don't want to hear the scary again. I've been through it once. I don't want to go through it a second time. So this one was what, this and this. Had to know the truth, and Hector would not tell it. So down here, where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Yeah, okay, so Hector... I do kind of miss hearing the ambiance, so I'm going to put this back on. So Hector was down here writing his papers. And I guess the other four found him. Well, not found him, but found his papers. See, there's so much to unpack here, but it's so cool. Like, there's a... See, this is what I like about David Zeminski's games, right? Is... Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, well, I'm gonna take these off, actually. Just so I don't get too spooked. Because no doubt I'll hear a sound and I'll be like, oh my god, maybe there's something down here now. Yeah, so what I really like about David Zeminski's games is, although he can be really cryptic, like, to a bad degree. He can be really cryptic to a bad degree, like we found with the wolf in Autumn. But he can write a really interesting story that's well done cryptically, I think. I consider this one pretty well done, personally. Just because it is very... How do I want to put it? It is very cryptic, and you really need to kind of piece a lot of it together. But it's not in a really crazy bad way, right? Like, Ellie... You know, so there are like 4 people living here. There was a guy in the tunnels writing about the woodland teeth, which I assume to be a wolf or some kind of werewolf or something. That, you know, lives down here. He wrote about it. He left his pieces of paper lying about. People found it, namely Abel, Ellie, Isa, and Daniel. They began to worship it. There was something about a moon sliver. Now, I don't know what the moon sliver is. I don't know if we've seen that yet. But I assume it would be down here, but maybe it's not. I don't know. It probably isn't, actually. And then Ellie took the moon sliver, possibly because she found out that maybe there was something. See, this I'm not too sure on. I don't know if there's anything going on between, like, Abel and Isa. I think maybe it's implied, but maybe that's what I thought before I read all this other stuff. And I'm trying to think how I wanna word this. And then I don't know, maybe she just got really pissed off and took the moon sliver down. Like, for I know, this could also be the moon sliver, but this is like a flashlight, and I'm pretty sure they would have called it the moon sliver, so it's probably not it. Whatever the moon sliver is, it's probably in the mountain, if I had to guess. But see, there's a lot to it. It is really interesting. But I did have a look at the Steam page for this. And see, even though I had this off, guess who still felt a sudden chill run up their spine? Me. That's who. Yeah. So, I don't know, it's pretty neat. And certainly gives you a lot to think about. I do kind of feel bad that I need to, like, go through all this again, because I'm not gonna lie, there's not really a whole lot to talk about anymore in relation to it. I think we pieced together most of the puzzle. Now it's just a matter of, well, seeing what lies beyond that door in the mountain, right? Which my speculation is, since we saw monstrous footprints leading out of here, that the woodland teeth, whatever that is, probably took the moon sliver and brought it inside the tunnel. Well, not the tunnel, I mean the mountain, like through the mountain door. I could be entirely wrong, but I think that makes a lot of sense. We'll find out soon, because, well, I'm gonna go in there and then I'll probably get attacked and possibly die. But you know what? We'll find all this out. Return to the mountain. And we'll find it out right now. All right, let's go. Isa couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here, but she had looked everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yes. Was that a sound? Yesterday, the moon sliver went missing. Today, Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart. The sinister implications were not lost on her. Yeah, all right. Oh, what? Ellie? She called? Daniel? Abel? Abel heard her and answered, "I'm here." There's something strange about his voice. Something I didn't like. "What are you doing here?" "I'm reading of ages past," he said. "Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are?" she said. "Oh, Abel killed them." "I do not," he said. "They are missing," she said. "They are missing and the moon sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies?" "I do." Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. We can sleep in the same house, mine or yours. We'll keep the fire burning. We'll keep the door locked, and we'll pray, Abel. We'll pray for the unseen moon, for mercy and protection. Are you happy here, Isa? We can't stay in the dark. It thrives in the dark. Are you happy? Oh, my light's dead. Yes, I'm happy. Please, Abel. There were tears in his eyes, and he struggled to control his voice. Isa, I know you. I know every inch of you, and I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are happy. Isa didn't respond. I'm staying here. The tears are flowing freely now. I would like it if you stayed with me, Isa. Please stay with me. I will find you, Abel. I let it out, Isa. I destroyed the moon sliver. Isa was shocked and silent. I burned it yesterday after I talked with Daniel. Her eyes were filling with betrayed, angry tears. What? Abel, no. Why? Why do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? We're already in hell. This island, this horrible, barren, lonely island, this place of sin. This is hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found. Those are many years ago. I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did. And I did not believe them. But I have lived life since then. I have seen the truth of their words. Isa could not respond as tears streamed down her face. She just kept walking toward the sound of his voice. The knife... I don't like that. The knife clutched in her hand. You did not read the blasphemous scraps, Isa, but I did. And I remember them with incredible clarity. Supernatural clarity, even. Fear not the dark shadows or the scratches in the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation. It is your escape. It said this and more, Isa. The woodland teeth is not here to take us to hell. It's here to take us away from hell. Wait. Yeah. She could see him ahead, her flashlight beam cutting through the sickly fog. He was sitting in a chair, a book in his lap. As she approached, she could see that he was crying too. I believe the word of Hector, she said. I will not go to hell. Please, trust me. Please. I believe the word of Hector, she said again, and she put the knife to her chest, point first. No, no, Isa, please don't. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I love you, she spat tearfully. I love you so much. She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located from one of her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her falling body. He knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong young man anymore, but Isa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water. But then what? Read? Read until it found him? No. He didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of this entire cursed island, books and all. He would simply wander, aimlessly and freely, to take one last look at the island and feel the wind blowing the memories away. And then when night fell, he would return. And wait. Hate this. Whoops. I'm gonna turn around and it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there when I turn around. Just watch. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. It didn't even... Okay, I was expecting a jump scare. I'm gonna be real. I was expecting a jump scare out of that. That was really good. Did I do anything else? Oh, I do. I'm in control of this. So is this heaven? Morning dawned on the empty island. Cold and bright and windy. The moon sliver. Created by David Zeminski. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. It's probably Saminsky, but I'm saying it looks Saminsky, right? This was really cool. So we can assume that this is probably supposed to be heaven then, since we're going towards a bright light in a very cloudy area. Dedicated to his wife once again. The end. Okay, that's going backwards. But I think I touched the wall that made it the end. So I feel like this is where it ends. Okay, that was actually really good. I really, really enjoyed that. Once again, a 40-minute adventure took me like a lot longer. Part of that is because of the crash, which was really unfortunate, but that was really good. That was a really good story. That one I liked. Like I was saying, I think before I distracted myself, I did have a look at the story page, and it has very positive to mostly positive reviews, which I can understand. I could see this not being everybody's cup of tea. Like with a lot of David Saminsky games, I've noticed that his games aren't like hard to navigate really, but a lot of them are kind of, how shall we put it? Not all that they don't always lead you in the proper direction. Sometimes, like I've gotten turned around and I've thought, well, maybe I'm doing this wrong. But those are for his early games. Now he doesn't seem to have that problem, like with Iron Lung. Iron Lung didn't seem to have that issue.